KSFR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob, and joining today from Comic-Con Revolution is the one, the only AAA Mixed Tag Team Champion, the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. How are you doing today, brother?
I mean, when you wake up as Spanish God, you're already doing great in life, you know? And I woke up next to the love of my life, Miss Tay Conti. She's off camera, but she looks beautiful. You guys already know that. Life's great.
Dude, I mean, you guys at Comic-Con Revolution, so cool to see you guys out here. And you guys have had a line nonstop. What has the love been like from the fans today?
Oh my God, it's been amazing. Like, I got a bunch of pop figures. Damian Clark, the guy who voices Cell, he was pretty jealous because he's like, they didn't give me any Dragon Ball Z stuff. But I got a bathrobe. I got a bunch of energy drinks. It's been a good time.
Very cool, man. And you know, you bought the Mixed Tag Team Championship out earlier, you know, from AAA. You've been the Mixed Tag Team Champion. You've been the TNT Champion as well. But, you know, if we could take it back from the beginning, what was wrestling like before AEW? You did PWG, you did MLW. What was that like for you?
Man, PWG was, especially at that time before COVID and everything, PWG was the spot on the indies. If you can make it in PWG, you can make it anywhere. So I got the opportunity to wrestle there in the Reseda building before they changed to the Globe.
Oh, wow.
And it was such a good experience. The building's so hot. And I was actually the last match in that building. It was me versus Walter, and then they tore down the building. So basically, I tore down the house every time at PWG. MLW was a good time, and basically my time on the indies was just a grind, you know, just trying to get my name out there and trying to grow and go. And, you know, it's been 11 years I've been wrestling, and to get to AEW at that point, I think it was like 8 years, something like that. And it was just a slow grind trying to grow the name. And, you know, I went from this kid in the backyard who said he wanted to do it to now doing it. Life's a trip.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you did Lucha Underground, but how did it come about where you came to AEW? How did that connection come together? So
it's a funny story because Cody Rhodes is the one who contacted me. He wrote me on Twitter, said, you know, what's my contract status like? I wasn't signed anywhere at the time. And then, you know, he was like, how would you like to come work for AEW? And it's like, wasn't even a guess. It was like, obviously, because I saw this place and I was like, all the names that are behind it, with Tony Khan backing it all and like his vision for it all. I was like, this is the place to be. And I need to somehow get there. And then they already were contacting me to go there. But Cody and I wrestled back in 2016. And it's funny because he didn't know who I was, nor should he at that time. But he thought I was a babyface. And I wrestle on the indies normally as a heel, or as I like to say, just myself. And it was a charity show where they're giving away bikes to kids and stuff for Christmas. And in the very beginning, he goes to shake my hand, and I give him the middle finger. Yeah, and he had no idea. His face, he reacts, he's like, wow, like he wasn't expecting me to do that. But I guess for whatever reason, he took a liking to me there, and we stayed in contact every here and there. And yeah, I met him at an NWA 70 show right before AEW started, and he tells that story everywhere. Like, every time I see him, we meet other people, he's like, this is Sammy, he's the guy who flipped me off at a charity show. Yeah, he's, Cody's the man, and, you know, luckily I'm a crazy person, and he doesn't take offense to my craziness, and here we are.
That's cool, man. Well, pretty quickly when you go to AEW, you know, you have some stuff early on, but then you join the Inner Circle.
That's right.
You know, and you're with... you know, you're with Chris Jericho and you're with the rest of the guys. What was that experience like for you to be in such a, you know, impactful group right off the bat, man?
Dude, I feel very blessed. You know, I came in wrestling Kip Sabian in my Panda head, and, you know, I didn't win that one. Things didn't go my way. And then, but my mentality is always give it 100% or don't do anything at all. Like, give it 100 or nothing. And so at Double or Nothing, the first one, I'm the first singles match in this company's history. And I tried to make a moment. Even though I didn't win, people still remember the Panda Head. They remember me doing the shooting star off the apron to him. And then I was in a 6-man where I was kind of the odd man out at Fight for the Fallen. The story was more Shawn Spears, MJF, and I was like, you know, screw that. I'm going to go and make a moment and do something crazy to be remembered in this match. And I did that. And then so to have the first match on Dynamite with Cody, it was like, all right, here we go, another opportunity to go and prove myself. Because I feel like everything in my entire career has been a test. And it's just, you know, trying to go and prove myself right every single time. So then I had that match. Things didn't go my way, but then I closed out the show with the Inner Circle, teaming up with Chris. For whatever reason, thankfully, I'm very blessed. Jericho took a liking to me. He actually saw me at the NWA 70 show that I saw Cody at. And for whatever reason, he's watching that stream. He sees me do a bunch of crazy stuff, and he texts everybody in the chat saying, we need to get Sammy in AEW. So it was a combination from Cody, Jericho, that made it all happen. And it just goes to show that you never know who's watching your matches, so just to give 100% every time.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, and I feel like you're always at the right spot at the right time. You're grinding, you know what I mean? But you know that I need to make every minute my minute. Mm-hmm. And it's really crazy. I mean, it's like you have all eyes on you. And I feel like you really had that during that Stadium Stampede match.
Oh, yeah.
Where, dude, you were doing some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. What was that, the memories like from that?
So that was like, especially the first Stadium Stampede, it was, I just got hit by the golf cart like a couple weeks before that. And then the Stadium Stampede itself, because of COVID and everything, it was just a very special match because we all came together to put on such an exciting and like entertaining style match.
Yeah.
And it was very unfortunate for me, that entire match, because I'm getting chased by golf carts, I'm getting chased by horses, I'm getting thrown off a building, I'm getting hit with sprinklers. Yeah, I saw what the opportunity in that match, and yeah, it was very hard on my body, but we made a moment in the first Stadium Stampede, and then to be able to do it again the year later, and I was the one who took the pin in the first one, and then I was the one that win it for our team on the second one. I thought it was a very nice story that we told there.
Dude, definitely. I think the storytelling for that, and entertaining as hell, people can say what they want about it. I thought it was an incredible match, and I'm an old school dude, and I still thought, dude, that was badass as hell, dude. I appreciate that.
Nah, thank you.
And then, you go into your single stuff, and dude, sure enough, you capture the TNT title,
Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but really 4 times you count that interim title. 3.5 times, I'm the most reigns of the TNT title. Me and Cody are not tied. I'm the most. I am the title. And without me, the title's nothing. We just destroyed the belt on Rampage, so they're going to have to go and make another one.
Yeah, dude, I mean, it's so incredible. The stuff that you're doing, your style is amazing. Who do you kind of look, who inspired your style of wrestling?
Oh, man, there's
obviously it's just you. You've grinded it out for over a decade, but who's influential on you?
Oh, man, Jeff Hardy growing up, that was the man. RVD, Chris Benoit, Jericho, Shawn Michaels, all these kind of guys where their in-ring work is just so amazing. And I'm like entertained the entire time because me watching, I'm not trying to hear people talk forever. I want to see some badass stuff, I want to see something crazy. And so that's why, like, Jeff was the man growing up, jumping off ladders. I was showing Ty just the other day, just videos of me jumping off my mom's roof as a kid, just doing crazy stuff.
That's crazy, man. And I mean, we brought up the TNT title with you and Cody, and then you said jumping off the ladder. I've never seen a cutter done so beautifully as you guys off that ladder. Stuff of magic, lightning in a bottle. What was that like for you?
Dude, yeah, that match was very special. It's probably one of my favorite matches until I go and outdo myself some other time. But definitely, everything kind of worked out that night. Him and I were the first match on Dynamite, and I was his last match on Dynamite. And so I thought that was a cool story just to tell there. I never got the win on him. On the indies, on any time we've wrestled, I've never got the win on him. So that was a very special one. To hit the cutter, too, the way we did. I remember in midair, I jumped, because I thought of this idea in the airport the night before.
Oh my God.
As we landed, I was like, this would be cool. I don't know if it's even possible, but this would be kind of cool. And then so when I jumped up, boom, I jump in the air, and then in midair, I'm coming closer to him. I'm like, oh shit, I'm really high. And then we're here, and I'm like, oh, it worked out. And then boom, oh, this is a bad idea.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Man, I was very happy for that moment because I think that's a moment they compare with the Edge and Jeff Spear, but I think this is topping that one,
I've been a wrestling fan, since the early 90s, like over 20 years. Dude, that is definitely that level, caliber of a bump.
Hell
It
yeah.
was cool, man. It was really cool to watch. I was able to see that, live when it was happening, but that was so cool, man. So thank you so much for that. But you and Tay have kind of been really killing it. I mean, now you're AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. How are things back at AAA for you?
I mean, how are things everywhere for us? We're on top, We're the power couple. We're whatever you want to call it. We're just, we are professional wrestling. You can't think of professional wrestling without our names in your mouth. There's a reason why your favorites use our names for clout. because we are the topic. We are the people who everybody wants to know more about. So, and just know there's going to be a lot more to come. So all you haters out there, be mad, because you're going to be seeing a lot more of us.
Hell yeah. Dude, thank you so much. Last question here. If you could wrestle anyone, past, present, future, who would it be?
Ooh, Eddie Guerrero, for sure.
Man, that'd be amazing.
Eddie Guerrero from the past, and then someone I'd like to still wrestle. I'd love to wrestle RVD. Growing up, that dude was the man. So he's still doing it. I don't know what caliber he's doing it, but I'd love to kick his ass one of these days. Yeah, for sure.
I'd love to see it, man. You guys definitely could have some chemistry.
Hell yeah.
Where can people follow you on social media? Any shout outs? What can we do?
Just follow me, Sammy Guevara, everywhere. Go subscribe to the YouTube. We share the journey, the vlogs every Tuesdays, baby.
Very cool, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. For Sammy Guevara, I'm Heartthrob Rob. And if you like what you're watching, then hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin spelled with a K. And that's all for today.
Dude, I like what you said. Hop in the coffin. That was cool.
I love
Hop in the coffin, baby.
ASMR Coffin Radio.